Okay, class, let's have another problem that is correction due to sag. So this problem is number 5 in your notes. So 50 meter steel tape weighs 0.04 kilogram per meter and is supported at its ends. So you have at 50 and 0 meter mark, and at 8 meters, this one, and 25 meters mark. So if a pull of 6 kilogram, you have your pull applied, determine the following. So correction due to sag between 0 to 8, so this one, L1, and then 8 to 25, L2, and also for 25 meters to the 50 meters mark. And then letter B, correction due to sag for one tape length. So the correct tape length for the full length. So since this is due to sag, let's assume that the tape will sag. Sometimes if that is uh, pulled correctly, so the tape is just the straight line or horizontal. But if the tape is too heavy, you have the weight here. So that's the time your tape will be a sag. Okay? So letter C, the correct distance of the line between the ends of the tape. So 4 straight line, not the sag one. Okay? So for the given, you have L equal to 30. So by the way, this is not 30. This is 50. Okay? This is 50. 50 meters. Okay, so that is the total length of the tape. So as shown in the problem. So sayop lang ang given. And then L1, you have 8 meters. That is from 0 to 8. So that's 8 meters. And then L2, that is from 8 to 25. So you have the difference in the distance, 17 meters. And then L3, that is from 25 to 50. So you have L3 equal to 25 meters. And then given P or given pull, that is 6 kilogram. And the weight of the tape per meter, that is 0.04 kilogram per meter. So that is the unit weight of tape per meter. So for the solution, you have the formula for correction due to slope. That is CS is equal to the weight multiplied by the length over 24 P2. Okay? So first correction, we have the from 0 to 8. So our length is 8 meters. So W is 0.04. You have P is 6. So for the formula, you have W squared multiplied by the length times 3 cube. Or sometimes the formula is written CS is equal to big W squared times L over 24 P squared. If the given in the problem is in kilonewton. Sometimes given in the problem is in kilonewton or in kilogram. Okay? Since W is equal to W times L. So you have, if big W, so instead of small w squared times L cube, that is now W squared. So 2W, small w, and the L squared. So this is the W squared, big W squared, multiplied L. Since the squared is the squared in your L cube is incorporate with the W. Okay? So maybe some of the problem, the given is big letter W, not the small w. Okay? So to continue, you have the formula W small w squared multiplied by L cube over 24p squared. So you have your W equal to 0.04 squared multiplied by 8 cube over 24 6 squared. So your correction for the length one, that is 0.0009 meter. So that is the correction due to sag from 0 to 8 meter mark. And then for S2, or the correction for L2, you have now your L2 equal to 17. That is from 8 meter to 25 meters. So you have now, for the formula, that is W squared times L2 cube over 24p squared. So substitute the values. You have the W 0.004 squared multiplied by 17 cube multiplied divided by 24 times 6 kilogram squared. So you have now for the correction for the line 2 or L2, that is 0.0091 correction due to sag between 8 meter and 25 meter mark. And then for the correction S3, or that is the correction for the line L3 or distance L3. So same formula. So you have now 0.04 squared multiplied by 25, since that's the distance L3. That's from 25 to 50 meter mark. So 25 cube divided by 24 times 6 squared. So for the correction in L3 or line L3, distance L3, that is 0.0289 meters. So that is the correction due to sag for the 25 and 50 meter mark. Okay, so that's the correction per length or distance of support. And then letter B is the correction due to sag for 1 meter length. So the correction due to sag for this length, so you add all the corrections from L1, L2, and L3. So you have the total correction, that is CS1 plus CS2 plus CS3. So you have CS1, CS2, and CS3. So you have the total correction, that is 0.0389 meters. So that's the total correction for the whole tape length with the support given from 0, 8 meters, 25 meters, and 50. And then letter C, if or what is the correct distance for the whole tape length. So the correct distance given is the tape use is 50 meters. So the tape use is 50 meters minus the correction. So you have 50 minus this correction, 0.0389. So you have now the length of the line corrected equal to 49.9611. So that's the